update video on the Elantra, and I can't even believe it, but I'm just now about to hit 40,000 miles on the car, and I feel like I just made that video on 30,000 miles on the car. And obviously I know a little bit of that contributes to the fact that I just drove it 1,500 miles within the last couple of weeks. But nonetheless, some of the mods have been racking up as well, and so I wanted to kind of give an update on that overall. And so just wanted to give you guys a little update. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Big shout out to Escondido Cars and Coffee. These guys, I post on my Instagram, which I'm gonna actually post that on this video in the description, because I want you guys to check that out if you guys are in the Southern California area, particularly San Diego, Riverside County, you know, kind of that area, Orange County. I post every week on kind of the top, I don't want to say top 5, but just some of the events that I tend to go out to in and around, and then obviously with some new ones pop up in the area, I try to get those on a running list that I've been doing for the last couple of months. I post these guys every week because they are out here every week, usually. Been 1 week that I've seen them off, but every other week they're out here, and they always got a great turnout, just great group of folks that are out here. So nonetheless, Escondido Cars and Coffee, big shout out to those guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into some of the mods, as well as some things that I want to do, that I already plan to do, and things that I am thinking about doing and might need a little bit of convincing. Stick around, because I think there's one big one that's going to be a hot take, but I do want to get some thoughts and comments from you guys, especially from the in-car guys as well, on whether I should do this or not. So stick around, let's go ahead and hop into it. Big things that you guys already kind of know about is obviously the Forge intake. Been posting some more videos with the mic pretty close situated in there, so you guys can hear the intake, some of the flutters that you get every once in a while. And so really just haven't had any issues having the intake. I have talked about a little bit of rubbing issues, which I think was really contributed by the lower engine mount that I had on it before, but I have switched back to the softer bushings and haven't really had too much of an issue on that. The other things, not much under the hood. High pressure fuel pump, haven't had any issues there. Spark plugs are gapped. Obviously the JB4, this is my routing in here, if you can see, the JB4 has been working fine. Just been going through maps, figuring out fuel, which, you know, I have gotten into doing some E30 mixes on the car. I've also gotten a 95 location out here in California, which is great. So I hit that place up every once in a while when I want to get 95. But nonetheless, those are mainly the under the hood stuff. But you guys already know about the wheels, the Anki PX10s. Just love these wheels. I mean, it gives the car a little bit probably more of a subtler look than the stock wheels did, but I think it's overall just so super fitting. And the really interesting thing about them is that I kind of like the fact that when they're clean, they look awesome. They're that gunmetal gray, but when they get brake dust on them, they actually start to look kind of a bronze color, which is the other color that I was considering with these wheels. And nonetheless, I actually kind of like it sometimes when the wheels get a little dirty and kind of have that bronze finish to them. And so nonetheless, those are the wheels. I actually love them. Let me know in the comments what you guys think all in all. So moving down the line, obviously we got the side skirts, which are still in pretty good condition. I haven't had any issues with them, although sometimes when I get out, I'll step on this part of it sometimes, and so I've heard a crack or two, but no issues there. The front lip, I am planning to get another one of these, because I'm gonna be totally transparent and honest. I've been scraping this thing on a lot of stuff, and this left side has kind of fared the worst out of a lot of things, and so these are pretty cheap. Big shout out to Aerosport or Aeroflow Dynamics. They make a really great kind of affordable wing or front lip, and so I'll definitely be going with them again because I like the look of it. I think it really completes the front end. Other than that, just kind of the badge skin, you know, up front, some of the DRL and the lighting, kind of smoke lighting, you know, just kind of little stuff. The badges are holding up pretty well, but other than that, new license plate, quick take on that. You know, internal combustion is where it's at, and so I thought I'd get a license plate that kind of commemorates that. So that's it for the current mods that I have on the car. So now let's get into a couple of things that I really want to do with the car now. One thing, I'm gonna keep it a little under wraps, but I wanna do something cool with the brakes that I found a company that actually does some really cool stuff for brake calipers particularly. And I'm not going to talk too much about it. I want you guys to stick around for that, but I definitely am thinking about doing that because I think it would add some really cool, subtle flair to the car. So that's one thing. The second is Badge Skins is actually starting to make kind of carbon fiber overlays for the interior. And so this is big. If you guys have one of these, you guys know the piano black is annoying. I will say that. The piano black is annoying to deal with, and I would love to kind of change that up. But the two options are either going with kind of these vinyl wraps, which yes, you can say faux carbon fiber, all of those, you know, it's a little fake. You want to go with something legit, or you can go with the actual carbon fiber kind of inlay pieces that go along in the interior. Obviously show some B-roll so you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. But you can go with those, and that is another option. And so I'm kind of toying around with one of the two, but I would love to do something a little bit more in the interior side of things, and that is mainly what I'm looking at with that. As you guys know, the exhaust on the Elantra ends is pretty awesome from stock. It's borderline, you know, not even legal. I'll just say that. But it's an awesome exhaust system. The fact that it's active, that you can close and open whenever you want, is a huge benefit to me. But as car people, there's always that, you know, oh, I would love, like, if it had a little bit more tone, not necessarily louder. I think everybody kind of goes for that. They want it to be a little bit louder. I don't really want it to be a little louder, but I would love to kind of change up the tone and get it to be a little bit deeper. I was hoping to maybe collab with some in-car guys to do a little video to just really have a side-by-side stock versus modified exhaust video to really just, for me, put me at ease and let me know, should I do it or should I not do it? But obviously for you guys to give some content around really what the difference is and how good the exhaust is stock on this car, I think is really what you're gonna see. So nonetheless, we'll just kind of see how that all plays out. But there are a couple of companies, Borla, I know, was it MBRP? I'll probably put that in the comments or put that in the video if I got that wrong. A couple other companies make some pretty great exhaust for the car. And as much as I would love to kind of go down that road, price-wise and just like I said, overall value-wise, do I really want to do that is the big questions. But those are the three things that I'm really interested in looking into for the car. So we'll see in time when that all happens. But I think it will probably happen within the next couple of months or so. And then obviously just around that, just more drives, more content around driving. I definitely want to do some more POV videos because I have the glasses now, which definitely help with that. I'm looking at some other camera solutions that might give some even cooler angles here and there. But leave some comments around that too. What do you guys want to see? Let me know. But I'm in it for the long haul. I don't want to make a whole video about how I'm fully committed to YouTube. I got a job, I do other stuff. But YouTube is definitely something I'm committed to. I'm having fun with it, and I'm hoping that you guys are having fun along the journey as well. So that is about it for me. Definitely check out the 30,000 mile video if you haven't checked that out. Check out the first mods if you want to get a little bit more detail on some of those exact mods that I've done as well. And nonetheless, just keep on getting out there doing car stuff, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.